Uttar Pradesh Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath has taken a swipe at leaders of rival parties who he said did not bother to come out of home isolation at the peak of COVID-19 pandemic. Elections to the UP Assembly are just months away. At a party event in UP's Etawah, Yogi Adityanath asked BJP supporters to ensure that the leaders who sat at home during COVID should be made to remain there in the elections. I was among you when COVID was at its peak. If you remember, I came here twice amid the pandemic to monitor the situation and meet with frontline health professionals, the Chief Minister said, and raised his hands, to which the crowd cheered in a video by news agency ANI. Moving on to the next news, a drone laden with explosives targeted the residence of Iraqi Prime Minister Mustafa al-Kadhimi in Baghdad early on Sunday in what the Iraqi military called an attempted assassination, but said Kadhimi escaped unhurt. The attack, which security sources said injured several members of Kadhimi's personal protection, came after protests in the Iraqi capital over the result of a general election last month turned violent. The groups leading protests and complaints about the result of the October vote are heavily armed Iran-backed militias which lost much of their paramilitary power in the election. They have alleged voting and vote counting irregularities. Moving on to the next news, the BJP's strategy for the upcoming assembly polls in 5 states will come up for extensive discussion in the party's national executive meeting today as the organizational body meets for the first time following the COVID-19 outbreak. Addressing a press conference, BJP General Secretary Arun Singh said 124 national executive members, including Prime Minister Narendra Modi, Party President JP Nadda, and many union ministers, will attend the meeting physically, while the members based in various states, including chief ministers, will join it virtually in line with the COVID protocols. Moving on to the next news, National Conference Vice President Omar Abdullah on Saturday said the security situation in Jammu and Kashmir had regressed to such an extent that community halls built during his tenure as Chief Minister of the erstwhile state were being used as barracks for security forces. My government built community and marriage halls and demolished bunkers in Srinagar. It's disappointing to see the security situation in the city has now regressed so far that new bunkers are being constructed and the marriage halls are being used as barracks for security forces, he wrote on Twitter. Moving on to the next news, Israel's Foreign Minister Yair Lapid on Saturday distanced the government from the NSO Group, a firm blacklisted this week by the United States over alleged misuse of its phone hacking spyware. NSO is a private company, it is not a governmental project, and therefore, even if it is designated, it has nothing to do with the policies of the Israeli government, Lapid told a news conference in Jerusalem. I don't think there is another country in the world which has such strict rules according to cyber warfare, and that is imposing those rules more than Israel, and we will continue to do so.